Say cheese, say cheese, say cheese, say cheese, say cheese, say cheese, say cheese.
Alright, we check out the first ever haunted camera story. This was the tale that inspired so many cursed camera tales, where a magic picture machine can foresee the future, inspiring both Are You Afraid of the Dark and the legendary Goosebumps novel Say Cheese and Die. So, how was the Twilight Zone shot at the evil camera gimmick? Meh. Honestly, I don't think this episode was as phenomenal as we remembered it. We follow three idiot burglars trying to create a new harebrained get-rich-quick scheme, but after one of their break-ins, they stumble upon a magical camera that can snap pics of the future. One of the criminals actually considers, hey, maybe we should donate this supernatural device to science and make honest money by benefiting the future of humankind. Nah, let's just use it to make us rich. And from that point on, you can guess exactly where the story is going. This is one of those with great power comes great responsibility lessons. The criminals basically use this incredible magic gift to make themselves billionaires by snapping pics of sporting events, seeing the image of who wins the competitions, and betting on the future winners to make themselves wealthier than Tony Stark.
Not a great plan.
They do acknowledge that it's wrong a few times, but they assume that nothing bad can stop them at all.
Right.
One reason why I myself am not too crazy about this tale is the characters. The con artist Three Stooges here are very annoying. Rod Serling attempts to make them bumbling comedic characters who have quirky banter and wacky one-liners, but I could not stand them. Now, they aren't Jason from Bad Egg annoying, but their goofy shenanigans are just so corny. Rod Serling is not very good at light-hearted comedy, and this episode exposes that weakness. You see, every time the Three Stooges talk, there are these eye-rolling scenes of, lol, they're so stupid. Something that is very easy for us to understand has to be explained very slowly to the stupid characters. And you're supposed to laugh at how dumb they are because they don't get it. Also, two of the idiot thieves are sarcasm blind. Whenever somebody snarks about something, they take it literally. The leader says to one of the morons something along the lines of, gee, no wonder you're the smartest guy on the team. And the idiot goes, oh, thanks, boss, you're swell. It's that kind of humor. To me, that's just a bit lazy, not to mention a bit jarring since the episode has to remind us that the camera is still deadly. So the comedy doesn't even fit. Oh, but it gets much better when we meet our fourth important character. As the terrible trio rises to riches, they recruit, what else? A stereotypical rude French butler who constantly snarks at those stupid Americans and their weird ways. Why? Why, Rod Serling? Why? Why do I always come across these stupid, exaggerated, cartoony French stereotypes in these horror stories? The rude French jerk stereotype hasn't been funny since the real Three Stooges were relevant. Oh, and I mean no joke when I say that there is no point to this French butler guy. He's brought in literally in the final act, and his sole purpose is to be another death for the camera's kill count.
What?
That's it. The camera doesn't start taking pics to foreshadow the deaths until the final act.
What?
The Three Stooges realize that they're running out of camera footage, and when two of the thieves fight over it, they accidentally take a picture showing 4 unknown dead bodies. Then everyone falls out the window of their Avengers Tower and dies. Yep, they all fall off their rich person tower and splat on the pavement. It symbolizes how the mighty have fallen. And again, what pisses me off the most is the goofy Frenchman whose sole purpose is to act stupid and die doesn't even get the dignity of an on-screen death. This moron dies off-screen, and it's so over the top that I think it was meant to be a joke.
Just like the picture shows. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How disappointing. Even Rod Serling couldn't resist taking a swipe at the French. Yeah, those French buffoons, what did they ever give us? Except for the Statue of Liberty, excellent fashions, French fries, Code Lyoko, and Miraculous Ladybug. But screw them, right? They're all just rude, clumsy clowns.
Pow.
But, aside from a dated, rude French butler, this episode is really not that special. In fact, I'd say it's probably one of the most simple, standard Twilight Zone tale plots ever. A group of evildoers gets a magical power, they abuse it, and then they die from it because they didn't take it seriously. Everything in between relies on us finding the cast funny to follow, which I did not. I thought the comedy was just plain flavored, and the camera is not really scary because unlike Spidey's camera, it doesn't do anything dangerous until the tail end, taking away a lot of its godlike fear it should be striking in us. I will admit that the lesson is still pretty solid, yet the journey getting to it is not very amusing. I give it a silver skull. It was an okay cautionary tale about being wary of great power in your hands, but it just didn't get insane enough with the idea to be fun or dark as it should have been. All in all, it was just a safe, standard supernatural story. Now, can we please stop the cartoony French idiots in serious TV shows?
This is an outrage!
I am not a clumsy, Clouseau-esque waiter! I will...